Well, hello everybody. Today is 8/28/2023. We indexed Crawlspace Makeover on the 22nd. So it's been what, 6 days? It's 6 days now, right? 6 days in, 22nd at 7 p.m. that I indexed it.
You started because you couldn't get them all in.
Yeah, I indexed the main page and then some blogs. So on the 22nd I started, so 5-6 days it's been. So we know that buying keywords are keywords like crawlspace encapsulation near me. That's what people are going to search when they want like local near me or Nashville, things like that. So I have Bess here, and Bess and George are brother and sister. And Bess has been working with us now for what, 3 months, Bess?
3 months, that's right.
3 months. So she came in, and when she first started, she had no knowledge of writing like this, no knowledge at all. We took content and skills class, or their training for craft, and Bess learned that, and then I taught Bess about skyscrapers and pillar pages, because Bess started doing blogs, so she learned how to write. So we're 6 days in, and George has been with us now for like 5 or 6 years. George has been with us a long time. He was my first, it was me and George for 5 years together. George runs the operation over there in the Philippines, extremely intelligent guy, smart, college graduate. He's just really smart, right? And so I knew right when I talked to Bess, when I interviewed her, that she was brilliant. And so she put this pillar page together by herself. Now, well, that's wrong. She did it with her and our graphic artist with the pictures, and they collaborate, but Bess is in charge of all the pillar pages. What Greg's about to show you is he's in Nashville, he's the owner. I started doing all these searches and I couldn't believe it. I went incognito for my search from, I did it on a regular page, and I couldn't believe that Crawlspace Makeover, that pillar page, is on the first page of Google for a buying keyword. That usually takes up to a year. We're 5-6 days in. Greg, so I didn't believe it, and I was all nervous. And I said, Greg, I need you to search from Nashville. And he did it. He went incognito. Go ahead and share your screen. Let's show everybody this, Greg.
So this is Crawlspace encapsulation near me. I'm in incognito. Results for each Nashville. It's the same area. So let's see, we go down to, so yep, 1, 2, 3 USS, they're big. 3. Ninjas 4, Doctors 5. What? Is it 6?
Yes.
It was since 2 days ago that we updated it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was on, and then Tier Restoration, the parent company, is also
Number 8.
8.
So
this
we worked on Crawlspace encapsulation on Tier Restoration first, and Greg decided he wanted to niche it out because he's owned Crawlspace Makeover, the website, never did anything with it until a month ago. We took it over. 6 days, we're on the first page of Google. We're not at the top yet, but we're higher than the bottom. We're on the first page of Google in 6 days for a buying keyword, one of the hardest keywords. So it's the work of how we build pillar pages, how we do topic clusters. There's nothing bad about what we're doing here. And so I did the same search and got the same thing. And if you quit sharing your screen, great, I'll show mine. So what I did is I also went in, Crawlspace encapsulation near me. I'm incognito here, okay? So we got Crawlspace encapsulation near me. I did it here, right? And so Crawlspace encapsulation near me. And and I got a little bit different one because I did this before him. No, it's the same. So there we are right here, same thing. And it's the pillar page that's ranking. So the main pillar page is ranking on the first page now, and there's tier again, right? I even did it on the regular one. I got the same thing. So it's so hard to believe that I checked it everywhere. And then when I called Greg and brought him in, I said, look, you need to search right from Nashville because that's where he lives. And he did it, and it's the same thing. So we were ranking on the first page in 6 days. So if you're interested at all at talking to us and figuring out how we can help you in your business, we'd be happy to talk to you. I have some of the best people in the world working with me, as you know. They don't talk a lot like me. They're just really smart. So I'll do the talking, they just look smart, right? And Greg has been in a lot of our meetings because I'm not ashamed to show them the people that work with us because, quite frankly, they're brilliant. Anything you'd like to say, Bess, to the public?
Well, I guess it's with TopClick Joe, everything is actually about teamwork. Well, first thing, in order for us to build the pillar page, we really need to find the right keyword, because the rest of the content doesn't matter if you don't have the right keyword and if you don't know what's the objective. And of course, at the first thing, we need to know also what Greg really wants on the business. Because again, building the site doesn't really matter if we really don't know what the client really needs. And I guess with the pillar that we did, what the objective of Greg and the company is also, we were able to make it up.
So yesterday, George called us out on this thing because we weren't ranking for Near Me yet. And we were ranking for longer tail keywords, and a lot of our blogs were ranking, and I was very excited. I said, George, what do you think? And George said, what did you say, George?
So most of the keywords that are ranking are actually not buying keywords. So there's not much intent, or potentially cannot really help the business. But surprisingly today, one of the best money keywords were already ranking on the first page. So it was really great.
So George has been with me almost 6 years. He runs all of the Google Ads stuff. In fact, he's the vice president of our company. He runs he's in charge of everything, right? And so he's, I'm speechless, and I'm never speechless. I can't believe the hard work that my team puts into this is unbelievable, man. I'm trying not to cry. I can't believe that I have people that work this hard, that actually care, that love this company, and they love it as much as I do. And so, man, I can't thank you two enough. Thank you so much for your hard work. It's paying off for Greg, and it's going to pay off for thousands of other clients in the future, because we're doing stuff that's basically groundbreaking. No one's doing this. No one's ranking like this unless you've got 1,000 really good blogs going to things. And you can't do that overnight because Google is not stupid. And by the way, we do not have one backlink going to this page, not one. Now I am starting to do some backlinks because it's smart SEO, but we have none at this moment. And this is what's happening. Go ahead, Greg.
Just the internal blogs that were written to support the H2s of the page.
And we couldn't have done that without content at scale. It's the software is, I mean, now all of our writers are like experts at it. In fact, I'm having to ask them questions now, because in the beginning I was doing it, and then here's a guy with a GED that flunked English, that has no idea how to write, and creating some of the top SEO in the country, because we care, and I understand how to hire people that are smarter than me. And it's simple as that, right? Like I'm ecstatic about this, and I just can't believe 6 days in. I would have never guessed it, right? TN Pipemaster took longer than that when we did theirs, but plumber near me is a very hard keyword to go after also, but they're ranking all over the place. Now look, so now the plan, so you all know, so you're on board, we're going to start doing some backlinking. We're going to start doing that. We're doing more blog posts. We're writing more stuff on our filler page. Greg has decided that maybe we should do a little bit more work on tier restoration now also, because it's also on the first page. Imagine it being Crawlspace Makeover and tier restoration is number 1 and 2. Those are the choices. So, and that's where we're going. We're going for there. We're 6 days in, folks. And here we are with a buying keyword on the first page of Google. You can't make this stuff up. We just showed it to you live. It's unbelievable. People are going to be saying that we're doing black hat stuff. There's all this going on. No, we basically wrote 120,000 words in less than a month with everybody working on it. And we researched it first for a couple of weeks and made sure we had all the right keywords. And to go on what George said a second ago, like if it's not a buying keyword, it doesn't matter. I'm going to disagree, George, with that, because here's what I want to say. There's a top of the funnel and a bottom of the funnel. Most people start at the top of the funnel. If they have a question and we're ranking for that, they're going to start deciding to use us. But George is right. We want buying keywords for sure, because when people are ready to buy, what do they search? Crawlspace encapsulation near me, Nashville. Now, we did a Nashville search and we're still on the second page, but we're on the second page in 6 days for Crawlspace encapsulation Nashville. We were on, where were we yesterday? I don't even remember now.
46.
We were 46 yesterday, and now we're, what number are we, 16?
Well, we just came up on the first page.
Well, not Crawlspace encapsulation Nashville.
Oh,
That one was the second page.
16, I believe.
Yeah.
George is thinking, his mind is focused on Google Ads, and so he's trained to look for buying.
That's it. So that's the only thing. Now, listen, something else in George's defense, he started out doing SEO in 2012, George?
2011.
2011, and he was working for one of the top companies in the USA. In fact, I've taken the guy's class because he's so smart. George learned SEO from the smart guy, but understand, 2011 and 2023, totally different, man. Back then we could do PBNs and do all this backlinking stuff, and Google wasn't catching us. Now that's all, it's really bad, right? We just did what we just did is with no backlinks. It's just really good writing, giving the client what they want to read. Google knows, Google wants to show authority, and they want to take care of their clients, and that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing, but it's a lot of work. Greg paid us a lot of money to do this for him. I told him give us 30 days to get that buying keyword in there. It's been 6 days. So is Greg.
Time for a call to action, Joe.
Yeah, call to action, man. Call to action is if you wanna talk to us, we're ready to work with you. Okay? Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.